Hey, yo, what's going on, my peeps? How's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of the People's Podcast TV. I want to wish you a happy New Year's. I want to wish you happy holidays. Hopefully, you are healthy above every single thing in this life. Before you do anything, do me a salad. Hit that like button. It doesn't cost a lot, and it's just one finger. Pop! Tap it. Break your screen. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to pull up to Zay TV. Now, we are here as promised. I told you guys that I was going to bring my homegirl, Grizzly Bear. Hello.
Eli,
How you? You good?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Thank
She's
you for
glad to
having me
be
on.
here. And as you already know, my homegirl, my neighbor, my sister, Nisa Son is in the house. Hello, Nisa. Let's give it up for Nisa. How you been, Nisa? Life treating you good?
Yeah.
How's the new year treating you? Started good? Everything good?
New Year's.
New Year. You don't celebrate New Year's?
No.
Oh, not everybody celebrates it, my people, but we should be happy that we are here. We made it another year. That's what counts. Now, getting back to you, Mrs. Bear. How have you been? It's been a long time, my people. Before I start talking to her, for you that are new to this channel, Bear been following up with us for a long time. She's part of the team, and she had to step off for a little bit because she was going through some personal thing. We might touch up on them and stuff. But for those who don't know, I know a lot of you already know, she's been following up. She's a trooper, my page. You heard, a trooper. And we have her back. She's back now, 2026. Full power, full throttle saloon. Full throttle. You hear me? Tell me a little bit about you, man. How you been? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been. But I'm glad to be here.
Okay.
And meet you got me, Nitsa, and just see that Zay's taking off. Like I said, I'm impressed with just like the growth of this channel and everything. So congratulations to you for that.
Thank you very much. For those who don't know, when I had got in contact with her, I was in jail. You know what I mean? She started sending me letters telling me that she was watching my videos, that she has learned a lot. She even sent me a complaint that she made against, was it a sergeant or a regular officer?
There was a bunch of them, honestly. It was a sergeant. It was just another officer of his. But I guess after that, I started making more complaints.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a sergeant.
She was following up on our videos, and she kind of like woke up and knew that there are rights that she has. You know, and there's that she shouldn't be afraid. So she wrote me. She like, look, I made a complaint against him, and since that we've been in touch, my peeps, and that's where the friendship started, and now we're back. But before I tell you that, let me tell you, when we met her, it wasn't Grizzly Bear. It was Grizzly Bear and Omar the mechanic. It was the perfect couple. You hear me? The perfect, and I was so like. My peeps, they started doing artists and going to prison. He was driving a bike, pedaling. She was back in the pegs. Wherever they go, she was in the pegs. So it was a kind of like a dream couple. Like I was like, wow, this is beautiful to see them together everywhere they go, growing together. Her channel started growing. She started learning about our rights, about our constitutional laws, and everything was well. Not too long ago, she reached out and after being away for a little bit, because I came home, was in contact for a little bit, and then she disappeared. Poof, smoke. I'm like, damn, I just hope everything is Gucci with her. But I don't think Omar is in her life no more.
No, he's not.
What happened?
What happened? So after we started opening, like we opened our own channel and we were doing the precincts, and he was learning about the Constitution and like his rights, and I was obviously learning through you and just doing our own research because you inspired us. Like you inspired me to defend him because he was a mechanic and he was getting harassed for working on the street.
And I think the language he didn't know too much, right? How?
Yeah, like his English was like he could speak it and everything.
But you was better articulating, so you.
Yeah.
When you was recording there, I saw you being the man. You know what I mean? Yeah, you was the man there when he was stay behind. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, man? She getting pushed by cops and all that shit, and you behind? You know what I mean? So you kind of like stuck up for him because when it comes to articulating the words and our laws, you were ahead of the game.
Yeah, and then I was becoming more fearless. he was very afraid. I think his status, and then also just his English kept him back from speaking up a little bit. So I just got a lot of anger in me because I know that cops, when they know that you're afraid, they could smell it. When they think that, or they could tell your English is not up to par, like, you
They
know.
take advantage
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were doing that. So what was charging me was just like to take that stand, was just seeing how they were picking on him. And yeah, some people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't put yourself in danger like that. You know, let the man handle it." But I felt as a citizen, it was my job.
And you guys were legally married as well, right?
we were legally married, yes.
Wow.
And you know,
Why did the relationship fell off? Because to me, this was forever, my peeps. I swear to you, I thought I was gonna see them getting old. Because every time I saw them or we saw them, we saw a spark in both. I saw it in him of love, and I saw it in you. Now you before
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, no.
You divorced loving each other or something?
Did
When y'all divorced?
he decided he wanted a divorce, and I said I didn't want it. And he still left. What happened was, when we got married, he said he was a green card holder.
Okay.
Um,
Shit.
But once we were married, I came to find out he was not a green card holder. He was under this program called DACA, which
that's for students,
is
isn't
for
it?
students, and
shit.
he was about to expire because he wasn't going to school. He was aging out. He just didn't want to go to school. He wanted to do mechanic full time.
How old?
Full time.
How old was he when you got with him?
Oh, he was already. We were already 28,
28.
29,
Okay.
How long you lasted with him?
5 years.
5 years.
I'm sorry. I met him around that time. We got married in our 30.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Um.
So you dated for like a year or two, and then
Yeah.
decided to get married.
Yeah. Like a year, maybe a little less than a year.
5
but-
years is a green card, right? Cuando te dan citizen.
So for him,
I think so.
it was only 2 years married, and he got his green card.
Okay.
So yeah, I was already married to him, and when he told me that he didn't want me to know, because he didn't want me to think that it was for papers, I believed that because I was naive, and
So you found out that
I don't think you was naive. I think you was in love.
that also, but also naive.
you found out he didn't have a green card after you guys were
Yeah.
long into the relationship.
like a few months into it, because paperwork has to come up, right?
Yes.
And he had an urgency to fill things out and apply, but I questioned him, and I'm like, I thought you had your green card. And he's like, no, I do. Okay, fine. I didn't want to make you feel like you had to help me with this, and it's okay if you don't want to. Like he basically said, he wasn't gonna ask that of me. And so he reassured me that that was not why he married me, and that if I didn't want to help, he could understand, because, he didn't want me to feel like I was being used only for that. But that's the reverse psychology, because
Yeah.
that actually made me urgently want him to be legal, on top of the fact that he's my husband, and I loved him, like I truly loved him, and I didn't think he would do anything, like to turn on me later. And so we started the process. It's my husband. Anybody would do that for their partner, right?
Sure.
Their spouse. And we went on like that, and I feel like
What nationality he was?
Colombian.
Okay.
We're both Colombians.
Yeah. Well, I was born here, but my parents are Colombian.
Colombian.
Okay.
So I thought it was great. Like, I met him, and when I met him, he was always doing mechanic. He was a hard worker. And I just thought we hit it off. Same town my parents are from. Like everything, we had a lot of similarities, like the food, the culture, whatever.
It was a perfect match.
And then no, like, we didn't have a car, but we managed to get on the bike and go everywhere in the city. We went everywhere on the bike. We wanted to just live,
You was happy.
just yeah, like simple,
Simple, humble,
you
you
was
know.
happy.
we weren't just
well,
work.
you was happy, but
Yeah, Yeah, I was happy, and he appeared to be happy too. We were we were both working, so
Do
we
you
were
regret it?
To me, he was happy.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you regret it?
marrying him. Yeah, because it wasn't real. I wish that like I had picked up on like the green card thing immediately, but
So
I
you
didn't.
think? Hold on, because you're talking about green card, but I never thought of you. You're trying to tell us that he only married you just for the green card,
Yes,
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
and I never saw that.
nobody did. I didn't
No.
see it.
You don't see them.
Just for the
Society
You
sees.
ever heard of like Colombian women coming to marry people?
not only Colombian,
No, but check it
yeah,
out. This is
Ecuador,
where.
Honduras, Panama, Venezuela.
Right, and
Yeah,
they have
well,
kids and everything.
Yeah, well,
Then they
this
leave.
is where
They
where it
Then they
comes.
leave. Damn, I didn't know about the kids stuff.
This is where it comes that they act a certain way in front of society,
Yep.
which I have a problem with that. And that's what my channel is about also. People act in front of society a certain way, and then you the crazy one.
Yep.
Or you this. But meanwhile, when that door closes, it's different. It's way different. You don't know their agenda sometimes.
Yeah.
Even uno mismo.
Yeah,
you don't even know
they
their
make you
agenda.
fall in love. They make
Yes.
you fall
So
in
when
love.
you come to find out that he was actually with you just for papers, because you guys were together for a long time too,
and lots of pictures,
5-6 years, who knows?
lots of videos. But that was the thing. He wanted that image.
Mhm.
He paraded me like I was a prized possession. Like we were on the bike.
love
He's
bombed
like,
you.
"Yo, look." Yeah, he did.
That's what love
He
bombing.
made sure that I was fully trusting, fully dependent, fully just on him,
Yo no la veo.
him. He always reassured me like from the moment I woke up, I love you. All day, I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't forget. And you know what he would like? He was really working my mind. Who loves you? And I would be like, God. And then he's like, and who else? And I'd be like, my
Oh my
parents. And
God.
he's like, and who else? You're forgetting someone. And I'm
See,
like,
that's too good to be
and
true
then
for
and
me.
he's like, remember, I love you, and nobody's gonna love you like I love you. Okay, remember that. You're not gonna have friends that love you like I love you. You don't need anybody. You don't need your mother. Like he started trying to make me cut off everybody. Right? Like he wanted me just like nobody giving me advice. Right? And I was like, whatever, I'll do it for my husband because it's in the end it's just gonna be me and him anyway. And it appeared so everybody used to say like, yo,
Real.
This is
Real.
a topic
it
that's
appeared like a dream
yeah.
couple.
This is very sensitive
That's
for
what
me
I
because that's what Katie's husband did to her.
yeah. And he wanted everybody to know, like he wanted everybody to know he loved me. He was everywhere we went, look, this is my wife, I love her. He would propose to me in restaurants so people would clap and look at us, and I'd be like, yo, we're married already. And like he would
I don't trust that. I've never
do like
trusted that.
purposely stuff
You
like
go
that
overboard.
Yeah.
so people could see how much he was in love with me. And I was just like, wow, this guy really loves me, I love him too, whatever. um it was unreal how much he displayed publicly the affection.
The affection.
And then the girls would see that and go, oh my gosh, I wish I had someone like that.
Oh,
The neighbors would be like, oh, that's so nice. You're so lucky. He's the nicest man in the world. You have the nicest man in the world. Like, because he would go out of his way to just be nice to everybody, help the old ladies with their bags, like cross the street, get into their house. Like, he would do so many nice things. So he was blameless. He was
I
blameless.
was under the impression as
Yeah.
well,
He was
because
good. Yeah, he was good.
they pulled up to one of my shows, my peeps. What was it, in Brooklyn that I was performing?
Yeah, I think I got photos.
No
actually.
way. Yeah, I was performing in Brooklyn, and they pulled up. That's where I met her in person, actually, both of them. And they really looked like a happy couple.
He made sure to save that.
Holy moly.
He made sure to print that out. Like we had a good time. I had a great time. And I told him like, yo, I want to go. He said, yeah, we're gonna go. We went on the bike. Like we took the train.
They
and then
went on the bike
we
to
went on
see
the
me
bike.
perform, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm gonna be grateful for the rest of my life.
We had fun.
Not everybody
I had
does that.
fun.
But my point was that I saw both. I saw the spark in both of you. Now, where did it start? Like, what happened? He left. He told you the truth. He cheated. You cheated. Who left who? How did things just? It's like no more love. No more. You go your way. I go my way. How?
Probably started changing, right?
He started changing. He started becoming super controlling. Like, he wanted me to delete all my social media because he said that when people gave me a like, or if I posted a photo, nothing provocative or anything, just me or anything that involved just me. He said it had to be with him also. So first I started doing that, but that wasn't enough. And if I got like messages of people saying hi or something, that was cheating. So I stopped accepting messages from everybody.
Wow.
Then if someone hit a like on my page, like a heart, Instagram is hearts. He's like, "What is that? What's that heart? That's cheating. You're cheating." I couldn't get likes or messages.
So he started getting controlling.
Yeah.
He started.
And probably what didn't bother him before was bothering him now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What didn't bother him before started bothering him. So he also made me delete Facebook, because it was open to me receiving messages, and that I don't know men and how men think, and that I shouldn't be having messages from men saying hello or how have you been, which I get it. I'm married. I'm not supposed to have men in my thing, but
What you mean you're not supposed
What
to
you
have
mean?
men?
What?
um
Girl.
yeah, he's like,
No,
a married woman
that's
is
We
not-
got co-workers. We got family.
That's
we
not
got,
a matrimony.
We got all types of men
That's
that
a father.
contribute to a relation or to you yourself.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't have nothing to do with like sexual shit.
no, and I always emphasize that, like, there's nothing to worry about, but in his head or his agenda was he had to find something to start making me look like maybe I wasn't trustworthy. And so I deleted my Facebook. I got off of IG. I couldn't get phone calls. And it became, whenever the phone rang, he would get like an anxiety.
Oh my.
And he's like, "Who is that?" And I would tell him, "Oh, it's our brother from like a ministry in Florida," because I have a lot of Christian friends I made on my IG, because I had an IG ministry where I used to do Bible studies, and I made so many connections nationwide.
Yeah.
And they would call me, "Hey sister, I'm getting married," or "Hey sister, how are you?" Whatever. But some of these were brothers, right? And he didn't want to connect with them, but I didn't want to.
So he wasn't part of your
He faked it at first,
church
but like
and environment.
he faked it at first, but then he started saying that married women should not be on the phone with males at all. So it was either him or the phone.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So he put you to choose.
Yeah, and he actually locked me
No, they
out of my
actually
own
tell
phone.
you how a matrimony goes.
Yeah,
They'll tell you.
He
Yeah.
locked you out of your own phone.
He locked me out of my own phone and then went to get it like completely factory reset. Like, he tried to have someone unlock it so he could go through all my stuff, but he couldn't unlock it after he locked me out of it. I don't know what he did. I couldn't recover like my phone, so I lost like pictures of our wedding, pictures of like my family, things that I had that were meaningful.
A lot of
to
history,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, history. And so to make up for that, he just bought me a new phone, and I had to forget what he did, right? And it was an accident. So I was like, okay, maybe it was an accident. And I started dismissing things that I should have been like, yeah, he's trying to break me to where I don't have anybody that I can go to, right?
So you started thinking that.
I started thinking, but then I started believing maybe I was overthinking.
Okay.
So then
you started to doubt yourself.
Yeah. And then he would like tell me, "Well, you're a married woman. You should be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't be on the phone. You shouldn't be talking on the phone more than 10 minutes." And he started giving me time, maximum 10 minutes a day to be on the
What?
phone with anybody.
Oh hell.
I was not allowed to be on the phone. Then it became, like when you say hi to people, like, well, for me, I shake the hand or like a beso en la mejilla.
Yeah.
Like, "Hey, I wasn't allowed to do that anymore because
Hide from
Cheek-
far away.
cheek kiss.
like I wasn't allowed to have the physical contact. Like when you meet someone and
Hi,
then
how
you
you
do like
doing?
hey like that. I was not allowed to do that no more because that was immoral and shameful. And he would he would move the person if they tried to do that, even though that was a thing for us, you know.
He would push in
He
front
would
of the
purposely
person.
be like, no, it's my wife, my wife.
Oh,
And like
shoot.
he
Became a control freak.
he started doing that, and then when I would go to sleep, I would wake up to him in the middle of the night on my phone hovering over me, going through my phone to see if he could find texts. He would go all the way back to before I met him, like years before, and say, who's this person? Why they text you at 11 o'clock at night? Hey, I'm like, I don't remember. But that wasn't enough for him. It was eating him alive. And I noticed he was becoming like I don't want to say hysterical, but he was trying to find something on me and he couldn't find
He
anything.
couldn't find.
So he started imagining things. And then I caught like his father was messaging him things like, son, you're young. Because another thing is
Did you get along with his family?
No, his mom, he kept me a secret from her and told me that I would meet her after we got married as
My
a
ex-husband
surprise.
did that too.
As a surprise. And
Some of it.
when I went to Colombia to meet her, the first thing she said was, I go first because he takes care of me and my disabled
told
son.
you that?
Yeah. She said in Spanish. Yeah. That she comes first.
Oh, so maybe she was like kind of like jealous.
Very.
The mother.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, she comes first and he's taking care of her and her son's needs because she has a disabled son.
Oh, taking care of her. Now I kind of like understand a little bit because I'm assuming that he's here, he's working, so he's the one
Taking
sending
care of
money
her.
over there, supporting the family over there. Now he got a shorty over here that he goes
Yeah.
to the restaurant and mom wants that money.
Yeah, and the thing was, I was paying my half of the rent, like everything.
Yeah, we're going 50-50.
But that means she was a
he was
narcissist
basically
too.
as if he was single because the expenses were mostly just his half of the rent, and then everything else was me and my family. My family was taking care of us.
Oh, word. So
Like
you did introduce
groceries
him
and
to your
things.
family.
Oh yeah, my family loved him. He was charming. He was sweet at first. When my dad got cancer, he was the one taking my dad to
No,
chemo.
and they'll put your family against you.
Yeah, no, that didn't work with mine. So he tried to
Okay.
get me to abandon my family. And like,
Okay.
so his mom hated me from the beginning because I was taking her son from him because he's like the man of the house, right? And then,
But it should be the other way around because you're the one who's going to give him the papers. So she should love you. That's what I'm saying. His mom should love you because of you, he might be able to travel back and forth, get a job.
but that's where I found the messages later where they were basically saying, hang in there. Like, hang in there.
So they was teaming up.
Yeah.
The plan was his
the
family.
plan was
Yeah,
him.
that's what I was gonna say.
And then
The mother was involved, too.
discard me because another thing is when we got married, he started getting a lot of attention, a lot of female attention. I don't know what it is about when you get with someone, like especially a guy that has never. I'm not saying he's an I married him, he's an attractive guy, but I feel like he started getting attention from girls that didn't look at him before. And I think it's because we were married, and for some reason that's a temptation. And for a guy that never used to get that, I think that must have felt nice, and it made him feel like he probably was more valuable now.
His ego came up.
And his ego, so he started
Hold up.
looking. He started talking.
I could get any girl whenever I want. So behave.
He started acting different.
That's crazy.
Towards the end, like the final 2 years, I noticed it. The look wasn't like pure anymore. It was like defiant. He was looking at me like that, and he learned a new word, simp. I don't know
What the
who
hell is
taught
simp?
him
So
that
he started
word.
saying that shit
Because
to
he
you?
used to always say, "I love my wife. I don't care what anyone says.
What the
She's
hell
my
is
best
simp?
friend." Simp.
Like a sheep, a follower.
A guy
a puppet.
that pays for his girl and like is weak to her and like I guess a guy that submits to a woman.
So he used to say simp to who?
He used to say, "I'm not a simp," and then
He used to say that he's not a simp.
he started getting confrontational with me and saying, "I'm not a simp," and I'm like, "I never said you were a simp," and like he started getting tough with me, like in my face. I did get mad at him a few times, but and I'm not justifying screaming and fighting, but
Did it get physical?
it did at one time. But it was because he had a nightmare that I cheated on him because he was so paranoid that I was gonna cheat on him. I don't know why he felt that way, and he began to gaslight himself into saying it happened. So it went from I'm afraid this nightmare is gonna come true
So you're
to
doing it.
I did it, and then it became screaming at the top of his lungs to my mom that I brought the man he dreamt I cheated on him with into the house, and he was screaming that and screaming like
So he
That's
got
pretty
at your
scary,
mom.
though.
that.
Wow.
Yeah, and my mom was like, "What's going on?"
I would have been out.
I
in a
live
minute.
with you guys. Like we share an apartment. Like at what time would she have brought someone in here when she's always with you? You're glued to her. You guys are glued to each other. And when she's not with you, she's working with me because I'm her caretaker.
Yeah.
Because she's like older and she
Gotcha.
has
And what he
disabilities, right?
say?
So it's either with her or with him too, because that's why you're working a lot of times with him as well.
Yeah. And she was shocked. I smacked him. I smacked him mad hard, right? And I regret it, but I
Why you
felt so
smacked?
Why? You
because he
regret
was
it.
screaming in my face that I brought a man into the house and that because of me I ruined the marriage by bringing somebody he dreamt I slept with into the house, and he basically believed that he believed it, and I don't know if it was a mental thing like a problem he had or if he was just trying to build up his case because I know that if you if you hit someone like that and they call the cops, they instantly get their papers,
Oh yeah,
right?
that's right.
But you know, I don't know if that was like part of his plan, but
Yeah, because I think it does counts when
as
what type of separations you have. Because if like you separate in certain type of way, you might not get your papers. But if there's a situation to the separation and the other party's at fault, you might get the papers because it's not your fault. So if he goes over there or no, I gotta leave because she's about to kill me. Oh yeah, we'll still give you your papers.
Yeah, so I regret that. I apologize. I spent months apologizing. I cried over that.
Oh,
I
he
should have
took over.
never.
Once he took over, I'm assuming. Once he
But
started apologizing.
once I did that, like, cause I meant it. I didn't want
He
to.
took over your emotions, your whole.
Yeah,
emotions.
he knew how to trigger me. So I felt guilt after that, but at the same time, it was downhill because he was trying to find ways to incriminate me. Everything was a potential I'm gonna cheat. Like I couldn't sleep. I had no peace anymore. I felt guilty if I went to the supermarket by myself.
If you look at a man that's
Yeah, if anybody
Like,
said
you
hi
know-
to me, like it was bad. It was bad. And he started checking my phone every time I would leave the room and come in, he would ask for my phone. Like my hands are shaking thinking about it. And he would go through everything to make sure I didn't receive calls or texts and then give it back. And then if I left again, I had to either leave the phone or give it to him every time I came in and out of the room. It got to that point, and then so his father sending him like videos on how to manipulate and break someone, right? And so it's what he was doing. It was love them, love bomb them, adore them, worship them, be good to them, gift them, compliment them, treat them well, and then cut it off so that you're cutting off their life supply, and then they feel they did something wrong, and then they have to come and beg you so that you can give that to them because it's a high for them, and cut that supply off until you get them to submit to your will. And he was getting videos like that, and then he was getting video messages of his father saying, you're young, you're good looking, you could do better, you can find someone better, just hurry up, right? And it was getting close to that time for the interview for the citizenship. But like after he left is when like I realized like this was the plan all along. I thought it maybe he was
They plan
straying
it.
or maybe
And
he
people-
met
some people
somebody.
don't believe it,
but
that they
it
can
was-
plan this.
It's well thought out
Yeah.
because they love bomb you in the beginning and sweep you off your feet, and then when they're sick of, because you gotta get tired of faking it. Like it comes to a point where it's exhausting. You can't be Mr. Perfect. That's like, if that's not who you are,
comes
if
a
you
time
have
when
to
you gotta
fake,
take the mask off.
right? So, he got his citizenship or whatever. I went with him, and that day I just remember he was just like a completely different person. Like his face looked evil to me. I don't know. I hate saying that because again, I loved this man. I was willing to get shot for this guy. Like I would have done anything for him. And he didn't want to get a car. He didn't want nothing that binds us together in the marriage. Because his excuse for not getting a car was we didn't have enough. So I saved up. Like, I don't know, like 10 G's just to get like a shit box car, just to have something, right? To get like around for his work. I was thinking of his work. I was thinking of this and that. And he's like, no, I didn't realize this because I'm here trying to figure out how to make his life easier and like keep him comfortable, not realizing he was already halfway out and I was not like picking up on a lot of things. I don't want to go into it too long because like
Gotcha.
it's done. But
what was the day that he packed up, you packed up, or you guys like slept in different rooms? Because it turned toxic. It turned into a toxic relationship where he'll search your phone, you'll search his. It's just crazy. Now, what was the day like? You were sleeping in the same bed while this was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Like you turned this or you turned that. Let me see your phone.
I was sleeping and he would just, my phone was always on the
and
edge.
they also, what they do is they take sex away too. They hurt you through that too.
They can do that. We did stop after like a year before, like everything stopped, but it was a choice for me too because I had a feeling that there was something was not right. Like something was not right. I felt it. So that was a mutual thing. And damn, I'm putting him on blast.
But who took it first? He did or you did?
I did.
Okay.
Because there was things that I started like feeling and he was very resentful. I felt the resentment and we went to the interview for the citizenship and they didn't even ask me anything. Like he went in and he came out and like he was approved, right? It was so quick. I couldn't believe it, right? He had a binder with photos of us, like just with on the bike,
to prove
like,
that
like
the
to
marriage
prove that it was
is legit, yeah.
Right? We had an Instagram together.
You had kids together?
No.
Oh.
No, Instagram. Because I couldn't have my own like with people, but like something together so that and then
Grizzly Bear and Old Mother McCann.
That's why he made me change it.
Has to be. I think I saw Grizzly Bear only.
It was Grizzly Bear only.
And then I saw Old Mother McCann.
He made me change it.
I didn't think of nothing bad because since I kind of like introduced it to the community together, I'm like, oh, they got creative and put Grizzly and Omar, the name of the channel.
That's good for
But now that
you're
you're telling me all this, I'm like, oh shit, my guy busted a move. And he's like, nah, put my name on that shit.
Yeah, he's like, no,
Wow.
you can't be single. You can't appear alone. But he wanted it. There was a purpose behind me not having my own identity. Like I was not allowed to just be Grizzly Bear. I had to be and Omar. Like I could not do anything without his approval. And I allowed it because it's my husband, whatever, right? But it got to the point where I completely lost myself. Like I was not myself. I could not. Everything I did was bad. Everything was bad. Like, it was improper. So, he got his citizenship, and like a month later, we started going to the gym because I was getting fat as heck. Because of all the fighting, not sleeping, I was just.
You just grabbed something and ate.
I was
stressed.
I was stressed.
Like nothing else to do other than fuck it.
And I got heavy, and I was like, yo, we gotta start going to the gym. And we started going, and then we were getting compliments like, you guys are the best couple. Look at how good he is. He ties your shoelace in front of everyone. Like he's so.
And
this,
in your head,
so
you're
that.
like, yeah, right.
And I'm like, yeah, because he wants you to see him. And one guy, he went to the bathroom, and this like big guy comes up to me, and he's like, "You're Grizel, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're Omar's wife." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, I was involved with preparing a bingo game for the gym, right? Because the lady, she thought we were like such a good couple, and she wanted us to she wanted me to host it, right, and be a part of the event.
Yes.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure." But I can tell Omar was not okay with it, but I didn't want her to know, so I said, "Yeah, sure." So the guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, you guys are the most inspirational
Couple.
couple. And I wish I had something like that. I wish I had someone like that. The way you guys are together is goals. And I just want to say, if I come to the bingo game, it's because I want to see you two there." Right? And I'm like, "Thank you." He's like, "By the way, please let me know when the game is, because we didn't come up with a date,
Yeah.
and take my number." And
Oh my God.
I knew that was
and
a
you
death
already
sentence
knew.
for me, but I still was stupid enough to be like, I hesitated because I knew I wasn't supposed to take any numbers, and I felt like the eyes were on me, but I was like, "Yeah, sure," and I gave him my phone, and he put it in. 2 minutes later, Omar comes out. "Let me see your phone." Like, why?
Wow.
Why? "Let me see your phone right now." I'm like, "Okay." So as he's looking through it, I'm like, "By the way, Brawley just came up to us and, he's like, I don't care. Why is this man here? There's a man on your phone," right? I'm like, "Okay, so," it's like, "I don't want to hear it. You're going to cheat with him." I knew it. And I'm like, what do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, I know what you were going to do." I was like, "No, you're misunderstanding everything." Like, and I called the guy over. I'm like, "Look, please, I'm sorry I gave you my number. And we exchanged. Please delete my number and take my husband." The guy's like, "Look, I was not trying to start any problems.
Oh
Forgive
my
me,
God, that's so
Omar."
toxic.
And and then Omar's like, "No, no, no, you're not the problem. She's the problem.
Oh,
It's not you. Don't worry about it. You're fine, brother." So the guy's like, he looks at me, he's like, "Yo, I'm sorry." I'm like, "No, it's my fault. I should have never accepted that. I should have honored my husband's decision." And he's like, "I want a divorce. I can't do this anymore." I
So he asked you for the divorce.
So he in the gym in front of everybody, he's like, "I want a divorce. This is too much. It's too many men. You have too many men around you. It's too many men." And in my mind, I'm like, "What and when and where and how and why?" But at that point, it was so broken already. It was I felt relief too. Like, I was sad, but I knew that, like, it was going nowhere. If it continued like this, like, I didn't have a life. I didn't have a life. He took off on the bike and he left me in the gym, and I was crying. I was like, "Oh my gosh." By the time I get home, he will have already left. He didn't have any clothes in the house because he always kept it in his garage, which was shady anyway.
He always kept his clothes in the garage.
And
Since the
always,
beginning, like always?
since the beginning, I tried, like, keeping some of his stuff in the house, in our room, but he always said that he preferred it in the garage because, in the mornings when he would get ready to go and fix his cars, he just would just run to the garage. And I respected that. I respected his space. I respected his rules, his boundaries. I never really tried to question.
So
I
what'd you
didn't
do? What'd you
even,
do from the when he left? Did you go home and was he there?
when I went home, my stuff that he bought me, like some things he bought for me, like dresses or like just like nice clothes that he wanted to see me wear, was gone. And he also showed up with like a big bag of like condoms that I don't know where he got them from, but like he took that. He took that.
He took the
He took the
condoms.
condoms and he was gone.
But if you're a couple, why were there? Why you guys? Oh, since the fighting and shit. I'm assuming.
I don't know where
Did
he
you
got them from.
Oh,
I don't know.
No,
he
but I'm
had
saying
him
if you guys
hidden.
are married.
No, he had
why
him
would
hidden.
he using condoms with you?
Well,
I'm
he
assuming
didn't.
once the relationship started.
No, it's because he didn't want children.
Oh,
Okay, so he was protecting. Okay.
But we hadn't been like active. But he showed up. He showed up one day with a random bag, and then he just took it. And
So he took your clothes that he bought you, and he took his bag of condoms.
But I feel like he had someone.
I feel it too. That's why we were.
Yeah.
And he just left. But it wasn't the first time. He had done like where he disappeared for like 3 days, like a month before that. because he didn't like that when we fought from all the accusations. My mom, she could tell I was depressed, and I would share with her like, yo, I'm going through this, and he got mad, and he's like, yo, you're getting your parents involved. As a couple, your parents should never be getting involved. Meanwhile, his parents were in his ear all the time about leaving me, leaving me, leaving me, getting things done. So he was trying to find reasons to leave, and that was the last straw. Was the bingo thing, the too many men, the phone calls. I was not supposed to be getting phone calls.
After he left, how was you coping? Because after being 5 years with a person and just
Seeing
Poop,
like,
I'm leaving. What did you do? Did you took it light? Did you stress that a lot? Did you?
I blamed myself. I felt like it was all my fault because I should have done more. Like I should have never, like I kept replaying the sorry, my throat. I kept replaying the gym scenario, and I'm like,
I should
it
have
was
never
my
gotten the
fault.
number.
It was my fault.
Wow.
I should have never did that. I should have never had Facebook. I should have never, because I had people message me sometimes, but like before he told me to shut everything down,
Yeah, they put
to
guilt
talk
trip
about God
for
and
you to
stuff. And
feel
I
it,
had
yeah.
one person, he reached out and he shared something he was struggling with, and I was giving him scripture. I was like, yo, just pray, and like, God's gonna be there for you. Don't cheat on your wife, stuff like that. And he said that wasn't my job to do, and that as a woman I just shouldn't be messaging men or answering anybody's questions, whether it was with good intentions and stuff.
Well, he didn't sound Colombian. He sounded from Arabic.
A
and
lot of
shit.
people were saying that.
Shit.
And with a name like that, right,
Habibi.
Omar? And I saw past all that because I'm like, maybe he's just jealous, like it's okay. But nah. Now that I think about it, the control was crazy. And so I blame myself. I stopped eating. I got depressed. I dropped all the weight I had gained and some. Like I dropped everything. I was like, how am I gonna explain to everybody that saw us,
That looked up to the
that
perfect
looked up
couple.
to us, that like I was so happy? People, I was like, yo, love is for real. Like true love exists. Don't believe it doesn't. It's not about money. It's not about looks. It's about like, what's on the inside. I used to give people that type of advice. And I always used to say marriage is not easy. You're going to have rough moments. Some people, like your partner may go through a crisis, and you're going to have to be there for them. And I believed that, but that was just me talking to convince myself, but that wasn't the case. And it took me like a year.
That was my next question.
Took me
How
like a
long
year of
before-
grieving. I would go to the gym and cry. I would go to the gym and cry and cry and work out and cry. My system, my body was like in shock. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't hold down food. I would have flashbacks of the fights, the accusations. I will have nightmares, night sweats, and guilt. Is your fault. Is your fault. You should have never taken that number. You should have never talked to men. I would feel guilty speaking to men.
How old were you?
This happened like 2 years ago. So I was like 30, almost 35, 34.
When
I
I
don't
was
know.
when I was like, cause I married when I was 17, and my daughter husband used to lock me in the basement. So New Year, so nobody hugged me either.
Yeah,
It's
their
crazy.
goal is to isolate you so that you don't think
Yep.
that there's something wrong. So that it's
So
you
think
believe
he's-
it's your fault.
He's a narcissist.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
That's
that's what they do. They isolate you,
that's a
and
kind
then
of narcissist.
they
yeah.
start off by love bombing you, making you feel like you're on a pedestal, and then they push you off of it, and then they put you back on it,
it's not-
and then
that's
they
not
push you
covert,
off of
though.
it. It's covert because he used religion, and he pretended to be a nice guy. And then if you look at coverts, they make sure everyone around them sees the good guy, so that when they discard you, it
Okay.
makes you look like you're crazy. and then they don't.
but they don't do that.
They don't use violence. Malignant narcissists use
but there's
violence,
4
and
different
overt.
types.
There's overt, malignant. There's covert. There's grandiose. There's like 6, but a covert uses religion and they run. So whenever there was a confrontation, he would disappear for a day or 2 or work so that when he would come home, I would be sleeping to avoid the conversation. Like, yo, you're not buying groceries, or hey, you're not doing this, or like, why are you dodging me? Right?
Yeah.
Coverts hide. So for him, it was easy to just leave. But he had it planned. Like
He had a plan. From
once
the beginning. I'm a little bit like, damn. How can
It's
you?
hard to believe.
5 years, because
hard
in
to
5
believe.
years, even with a dog or a cat that you spend 5 years with, the love grows.
I always
The love grows. You know what I mean?
no,
the
it
hell?
wasn't like that with him. It was a show.
because
was a
my mom
show.
was a narcissist. That's why when I was in a relationship, I kind of caught it quick. But I didn't know about back then about the name narcissist, whatever.
Yeah, me.
I just
either.
knew something was off,
Not right.
and I would just be like, "I'm out,"
Yeah, it's and then you lose like you're so busy trying to protect yourself. Yeah, I had a lot of memory loss. Oh man, worse than like smoking weed. Like it was like the memory loss. There's still events I don't remember. I'm missing a lot of chunks of like
Because
my
you started
5 years.
stressing too much and just thinking about
Yeah.
the situations that you was going on day
Yeah.
by day by
Yeah,
day
yeah.
by
I
day.
was
You
trying to
forgot what happened
survive
2 years ago.
Because I was always nervous that everything I did was gonna set him off. So I was
you
going
was
through
always focused. All your focus was
on him not
him
getting
making-
pissed off.
That-
And then the silent treatment, like if I did do something that he didn't like, he would give me the silent treatment for
my daughter
a
father
few
did that.
days.
a few days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that
In
I
your
would
house
like
without
a
talking
week.
to you?
Yes,
so that I
they
felt,
do that.
Yeah, they do that to make you feel guilty.
My
and
daughter
have
father
to say
did that,
sorry.
yes.
You have to find out what you did.
I just didn't feed
and
into
it justifies
Didn't
them.
care.
So when they do cheat, it's because you made them. Like their purpose is to remove all accountability. And they'll lie. Like he would get on his knees and swear on the Bible. And
Everything
like,
is your fault.
he would use God and say, I swear to God on like this and that, because they know how much you love God.
Yes.
So they use that to get you where they want you, right?
Gotcha. How putting all that sad bullshit to the side, how did you came out to light? How did you know what I mean? What's going on now in your life that is keeping you busy and that mind is away from this nightmare? What are we doing now? What we up to? Are you working? Are you have a house? Are you homeless? What's going on?
So thank God I'm not homeless.
Shout out for that.
I want to thank God because for me it was my faith, seeking the Lord, and the gym. I started going to the gym a lot to just let out my anger, and just obviously I had to keep working. I was always a working person. I never wanted to be taken care of. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but no. Had to work, and my faith.
No, I
in
know
the
you don't
gym,
want that one
and
no
I-
more.
now you know you have to work. You have to get everything yourself. Like I understand women that like say like, "Oh,
Nah,
don't get
me, I'm like
married. It's
that.
very dangerous. You have to be careful who you marry." But that and I started training so much, and I started talking to other people in the gym that were going through, and there's a lot of stories about the same.
You're not the only one.
Like going to the gym I started going to, where it's like a huge Hispanic, like Latino community. I got to see firsthand that I'm not the only one, and that people with kids, there's people that they were in love, men
Yep.
that were in
The
love,
family.
and the woman, as soon as she got the papers,
So it happens both ways. So don't
Yeah,
think
it
it's just the
happens
men.
both ways.
We have women doing the same thing. They'll just
Oh,
come
yeah.
here with the plans of, and a lot of them have their family
Seducing
back in their country. A lot
their
of them will come
man.
here. They'll get married, last 5 years, whatever the papers take. Sometimes it takes longer, 5-7 years. And once they get those papers, see you later. Because I
yeah,
have my wife and my kids over there.
and they leave the kids they had with the partner.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
They leave them with the parent, and they bounce. And
Anything positive in your life going on now, or what we working?
Yes, sir.
What we doing?
Working. So I started working out hard, and I made some friends there. And
Can I go to the back? I gotta go.
absolutely.
Go ahead, continue.
Sorry.
So became a good friends with a like a older, like a trainer, a personal trainer there. And he's like, yo, you got potential, like you're really strong. And he took me under his wing and helped me like get back in shape because I lost a lot of weight. And he was going through something too. Shout out to him, my boss now.
Yeah, because I see you with this. What's this? A company?
This is the company.
Solicados,
New York.
Solicados, New York.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Solicados, New York. That's, you know what I mean, got Grizzly. Yo, what you guys do over there?
So it's a construction company, and we specialize in tile installation.
Oh, you guys do flooring,
Floors, walls,
wall tiles,
bathroom
bathroom renovations, kitchen tiles.
kitchens. Yes, we do kitchens as well.
Wow, how can the people contact you if they're around the area and they would like your service to contribute to the company?
Yes,
How can they reach out?
We have a phone number. I have my business card. We have IG.
Let me see.
We have Facebook. That's my debit card.
Solicados New York on Instagram.
Yes.
Solicados New York on Facebook. Solicados New York here on the People's Podcast TV. Go and show her some love. And how is let me keep a couple of them so I could, for the people that come, I could just spread them out because I need to work on the floor too, so I might need some of your services.
Please do. You'll have me come do your floor. Yeah.
How you like the job? How's
It's so hard and I love it. Like so
a lot of people say construction is for men.
exactly.
I used to work construction when I was
so
like
it's not for
15.
men.
No.
Because we got
Well,
Grizzly
it's a-
rocking out. Nisa used to rock
I
out.
used to work.
Well, it's a male dominated field, and this is especially, I think the tiles is really for men. Like I think that I got very lucky
Okay.
with this. My boss, he got me into just lifting really heavy and training really hard. He put me on a diet. He's like, listen, you're gonna work for me because I'm starting this company and you're bilingual. I know what you just went through and you need a distraction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you, right? And you're gonna help me. So I'm like, what is it?
So you guys partner up.
And we
Your
we
daddy?
partnered up.
So it was a new company.
It's a new
You guys started
company.
it together from
Yes,
zero.
Yes.
Your daddy?
Wow.
This is you and your daddy?
No, it's not my dad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Cool.
it's well, he's my boss, but I guess my gym trainer.
Your
Okay,
partner,
okay,
your
okay,
partner.
okay. Your
gym-
partner.
Yeah, my partner.
So they
And-
started a new company and he got you rocking out. And
Yeah.
So you
so-
learned a lot.
So,
Like,
so
lucky.
Yeah.
Can you
I
put a
got
floor by
very
yourself?
lucky. By myself, no.
why?
No, by myself.
Oh, the tiles are
mean-
heavy? Because you only do tiles, do you?
I only do tiles, but it's not just the heavy; it's the precision.
Okay.
It takes a lot. Like this guy taught me that like even with the lasers, like you have to really, really be precise because, you know, the joints have to match the walls. Like everything has to be a perfect math, I
Alignment.
guess, like perfect alignment. But it's like a lot of math. Like
Mm.
if one line is slightly off, like he's a tile master, so he's gonna see it from a distance. So like
And they start from in out, right? When you put the tile or no?
no, you can start. I mean,
Anywhere.
from the door. No, like you can start from the door. We usually start from the door in. It just depends on the layout, like the
Okay.
person wants. And then if they want to match the wall, like that's the name. Solicados is an abbreviation for solados, which is tiling of the floor. Solado, suelo,
Mhm.
and then alicatados is the wall.
The walls.
So just together, solicados.
Solicados.
I work
There you
for
go.
Jewish people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
This is good.
yeah, we anybody,
kinds
you know,
of-
anybody that needs tiles. But back to the whole,
Carpentry.
it's hard work, and you do have to be strong. You have to be able to like the tiles are heavy when they're big, like the
Yeah,
the
sometimes
long
it's
ones.
yeah. You can
Um,
only carry like 3 of them or 2. Because after 4 or 5, you're like, hold
it's
up.
a lot. It's a lot, and so
Or a whole box.
Yeah.
so we, you know, we have to train a lot to be like para rendimiento to be able to do
To
it.
have
Resistance.
Longevity, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Resilient. Resilient or resistance?
Rendimiento.
Oh yeah,
Rendimiento, yeah.
resilience. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot.
How long you guys been
It's been almost 6-7 months now.
7 months. Okay. How
Taking
has
off. Tough, but great. Like
Do you like it?
yeah,
The most important thing is if you like it.
Yeah.
I like it. There's days where you want to cry. Like
You
you're
don't
crying
feel-
because it's hard. It's hard.
No,
Like-
especially in
like-
a woman, you get your parents.
Like
stuff.
like it's hard because it's heavy labor and because he's not soft on me. Like it has to be perfect. The walls like everything has to be perfect. You cannot mess this up. Like you gotta do the self level. You have to do the mud job right.
And there's nothing wrong with
Everything-
that because if you want to grow a company, everything has to be.
Yeah.
Like it
You know
has
what
to
I
be
mean?
perfect.
Not all the time is like that, but when you have a boss or somebody in charge of a company that wants the best for their clientele, for the clients, those are the companies that
It's the
grow.
best of the best. Like I'm not just saying it because I work for them, but my boss has like over 30 years experience. He's coming from Spain, and then coming here with the many years.
You do plumbing too?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so we got here plumbing, electricity, carpentry, stone tile, most okay.
Painting, roofing.
But our specialty is the mosaic, the stones. You know, like that's our.
How far do you
specialty.
guys go? Tri-state
We
or
do.
just New York only?
We're trying to.
Solicados, New York.
We're trying to stay in New York, but
Okay.
we do go to Jersey
I
if
might hit
if
Jersey.
yeah, like if
If
it's
it's convenient.
convenient.
Yes, if it's convenient.
If it's
Let
convenient,
me get
and
a
as
couple
far
because
out,
I give it to the
Yeah,
to
sure.
the Jewish people. Those are the
Yeah.
You
best.
heard.
But you
So-
gotta fight them though. You gotta
Yeah,
hustle
I
with
know.
them.
yeah.
But listen, my homegirls, I really wish you the best. And my guys, this is not gonna be the last time that you're gonna see her here. We will be coming back, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, she's gonna be a regular on the podcast, my peeps. She's gonna be a panelist. She's gonna be with us whenever she's off of work because we can't fall asleep on the work, my peeps. You hear me? So whenever she got some time, she's gonna come here, share some time with you, share some knowledge, and interview a couple of people. You know, we have a interview coming up next, and she's gonna be here, and let's see how she do, right, my peeps? And for Nitsa Song, make sure you pull up to her channel, go show her some love. She be cooking and she be talking mad shit over there about people. You hear me? If you want to hear things that only she could say, pull up to her channel and chop it up with her. Show her some love. What you gonna do with your channel? You gonna open it soon or is it closed? What
I
we
mean,
doing?
it's
on the plan.
It's open. Like I reopened it.
You know, you can start recording the tiles.
I was
the before,
thinking-
the after.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah,
We'll talk
yeah.
about
We can
that.
come up with something.
my
We can come up with
channel-
something that doesn't bother the customers.
what
Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. My channel is about the truth. So I kind of analyze everything, situations, and then I make my opinion. It's about
You
opinion.
heard? Her opinion counts. You hear me? But yeah, I'm gonna talk to Grizzly to see if we could find a way of her showing you what she does and how she do it, you know what I mean? Or a way of she could probably upload a couple of pictures of the jobs that she's done so you can have an idea.
We have an IG too. If you guys want
Oh
to
yes.
check it out.
What's the IG? Same thing,
Um,
right? Solicados, New York.
Solicados NY. Yeah.
No hashtags,
IG.
no
Or,
underscore.
What is it? Hashtag. I mean,
He's gonna get mad at you. Your boy's gonna get mad at you. 'Cause you're over here stuttering way. You know what I mean? Let them know where we be's at.
I want to spell it out, but I feel like it's gonna be corny to just spell the whole thing out. But Solicados NY, just type that in on Instagram. You'll find us on IG, Facebook as well. And that's it for.
Let your boss know that there's always some haters gonna come through. So if he sees any haters hating on them, disregard them
You
and get the
know,
contracts and the business. You feel me?
That's all we're.
Because we're gonna have a
concerned
couple
with.
of people that might hate on you. You know what I mean? Because you already know you was getting haters since back then. Now they see that you're back, they might come back. You hear me? But now you're stronger, better, and smarter, and they're not gonna get to you. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm not paying attention.
My peeps, love and respect. I'm gonna see you on the next one, the People's Podcast TV.
Yo, my peeps. Subscribe to the People's Podcast.
Subscribe.